Hi, everybody. I'm Joanna Hennon, soul wisdom mentor to entrepreneurs and creatives who wish to create huge change in their life and in their business and in the world. And I'm also the co host of the No Limits conference, which will be happening in Brussels, where I live, in March of this year. And in both of those roles, at the beginning of this year, I'm hearing a lot of worry about money and a lot of fear and doubt about money coming in. And so I thought I would shoot this video with 4 tips. I think I have. I'm looking down my notes. 4 tips to help support you on your journey to bring in more money for something that feels right to you. Something that you feel you're being kept from doing because of a lack of money. So the first thing to think about, so this is my number one, is that money is only energy. And I know that sounds like an oversimplification, and I suppose it is, but at the end of the day, that's what it is. It's energy. Everything is energy. Your energy and I'm energy, and the clients you attract are energy, and the clients you don't attract is energy. So it's all to do with energy. So if you think about it that way and you feel that the money is stuck, so I sometimes feel that way, where like it just feels that like no matter what I do, the money doesn't come in, it doesn't flow to me. And the answer is never to do more or to chase people. Though if you have like outstanding invoices to send or something, you might want to do that. The answer is always to take care of my own energy, because if energy isn't flowing out in the right way, then energy can't flow back in the right way. So it's all to do with that. So if you think about money as energy, and if you think about how you are, how the flow is kind of in you, then that'll give you some things to work on. So you need to make sure that your own energy is high first. Now that might mean a break or a rest, or it might mean starting a different project, or it might mean creating something else that you've been meaning to create that you really want to release into the world. Whatever it is to clear out your energy, whatever practice you do, there's healing practices and spiritual practices, whatever it is that you need to do to clear out your energy, do that. And then that will unstick it. So the answer is not like this. I always get caught out in this. So I'm always like, okay, well, I'll feel better. Like my energy will unstick once the money starts flowing again. And it's opposite, right? So I need to unstick my own energy in order to unstick the full energy, right? So it's not, I can't wait until money starts flowing in to help my energy. I need to help my energy first, and then the money will come in. So that's kind of the first thing to pay attention to. The second that I have for you today is to decide very consciously and very intentionally what you want to believe about money. So if you think that the words you use and the thoughts you have and the beliefs you have, which are what cause your action, so that's what you're sending out to the world, to the universe, right? What do you believe about money right now, and what do you want to believe about money, right? So instead of saying I can't afford this, or I'll never be able to afford this, or there will always be something more important. Why not change that to something that's more powerful for you, something that will actually bring in what you want, right? Because if you use those phrases that I just said, like that's what you're going to get. That's what you'll see reflected in the world around you. So choose more powerful words that have more meaning for you, so you can work with words like, I'm a money magnet, or money comes to me easily. Money is easy is a good one to start with, because so many of us have this money is really hard work energy. And that's, and you can clear that partly by working with your language. So decide very consciously what you want to believe about money. Be as specific as you can. So you can do with, money is easy, but you can also be a little bit more specific and really use words that help you feel into the energy of what you want. So you can say something like, and I'm really making this up right now, so we'll see how it goes. Money flows into my life easily and abundantly, and creates changes I couldn't have foreseen. Something that you can really feel, because that's the key to the energy stuff, is how you feel. So decide, that's the second tip, decide very consciously what you want to believe about money. And pay attention to any kind of buts, but that's not possibles kind of thoughts, and tackle those too. And there's lots of ways you can do that. If you don't have any idea where to start, then Google EFT and Brad Yates on YouTube, and he has loads of scripts for to help shift energy. Number 3 today is to ask. So once you kind of shifted your thinking about money as being something not physical but energy, and once you know what you want to believe about money, then you ask for what you want. So you want a specific amount for a specific thing, yeah? And you can write the universe a letter, you can meditate and talk to your spirit guides, you can do lots of various things. You can do all those things if you like, some people like to just throw everything at it. But you need to put your request out there, you can like write it on a piece of paper and burn it. There's lots of ways. And set the intention that if it's right for you to go to the event or to buy, that package, then the money will show up, right? So that's really important. If it's right for you, then the money will show up. And trusting in that is really, really great, because if it doesn't show up, then the answer is clear. It's not that, that money was for something else. You weren't supposed to go to that thing or buy that product, right? And that's okay. You don't have to be at everything or have every course or every package or anything, So that's okay. So yes, number 3 is ask for what you need, and make sure that it has a purpose. So you ask for an amount for a certain thing. And number 4 is to take action. Nothing happens without action, right? So sometimes, action isn't only just going out into the world and doing stuff. Action can also be mindset work. So action is also going inward and doing your belief work and your mindset work and your inner work, but it's also going out into the world. So you need kind of a balance of both. But you need to take action, right? So once you say what you want, you tell the universe, this is what I want because I want to go to this or buy this. Then you need to take some action. So one of my teachers, Denise Duffield-Thomas, always says that you need to meet the universe halfway. And I really find that so true. You can't just sit back and wait for things to arrive. You do need to take action. So release your product, do some marketing, follow up with old clients, do that kind of thing. To show the universe that you are open to receiving money in various ways. You can sell some items, like you can do lots of things to get money, but you need to just stay open to them all. And on that take action, meeting the universe halfway idea, there's actually an Abraham Hicks process that is really cool. That I use, and I can't remember what it's called. I think they call it the placemat process, because that's where Esther Hicks used it originally. But the idea is you just draw like a T, like a 2-column table, onto a piece of paper, and one column is what you need to do, and one column is what the universe needs to do, right? So the task or the responsibility that you're releasing to the universe. So in your column, you write down the things that you can do to get this money into your life, to attract this money into your life. And in the universe column, you say what the universe can do, And sometimes it can just be, in your column, it'll be, I don't know, like for me, it would be sell my son's old clothes or something, or like his old bike, and release new package, or run a sale maybe. And on the universe side will be, attract the people who need my work, right? Or attract the people who need to buy the stuff I want to sell. Or just send me the money, right? Send me the however much you want. So those are 4 things that you can do now, today. Think about money as energy and really pay attention to the flow of your own energy. Decide exactly what you want to believe about money, and watch your language around that. Make sure you use powerful words that evoke a lot of emotion in you. Then you can ask for what you want, so the amount and what it's for, and set the intention that if it's right for you, then the money will show up, or a way will show up. And number 4, take action, meet the universe halfway. So there are 4 things that you can think about to attract what you want in terms of money. And yeah, I hope that they're helpful, and let me know how it goes.